Yo, what is up everybody, and welcome back to another NBA 2K14 My Career game with Denny Tyson, the TWolves. As you can see, we're playing against the Warriors, and this is our second to last game of the season. I also had the last game of the season in this video, as you see Steph Curry pull up the three. And normally, the last games of the regular season are pretty meaningless, unless playoff seeding is on the line. We could be as high as the first seed and as low as the third seed, depending on how these last two games start off here. And well, starting off, Steph Curry was pretty damn hot. He's making shots. He's trying to embarrass me. He's, pulling up three-pointers out of nowhere. But this time, we're going to get the laugh as we throw the alley-oop to Corey Brewer. And we're playing that Oracle. So, that's a tough place to play. That home crowd's going to be loud. So, we got to be on our best game. Try to knock down as much shots as we can and try not to turn over the ball too much. And definitely don't let Steph Curry get hot, but sometimes it's uncontrollable. If he's going to pull up shots like that, there's nothing else I can do, man. I just got to hope he does not make those. And I got to hope Kevin Love makes those in the corner there. He gets that. And right now, the thing is, if we win both of these games, it doesn't guarantee us a first seed because the Rockets could probably win out and still be higher than us. OKC just lost their last game, so I think we're ahead of them right now, so if we win out, I think we can at least be the 2 seed. But I mean, I'm not sure we control our own destiny, but we're gonna try to do the best we can by playing good defense on Steph Curry. Curry's looking at that quick trigger three-pointer, so we play a defense there. And look at this, Curry's not playing the defense on us, and we let that three-pointer fly, and we are up 7 points early on. Curry once again trying to let it fly. Ball goes in and out, and that's even though it doesn't look like a good shot, it's a good shot for Steph Curry. So all you can do is put a hand up and contest. You see, I'm not even sure who this guy is. The backup, I don't even know who that guy is, but he just got blocked, man. That was terrific by Denny, chasing that dude down. Here, Derek Williams putting that dude in his poster. I believe that's Draymond Green. Get in there, and Ken Bazemore pulling a three-pointer. They're trying to get a 2-for-1 opportunity, but I want to get a 2-for-1 opportunity as well. So I come up the court, immediately swerve that guy, pull up the three, bang, and we got 2-for-1 still. So sometimes you just gotta take your shots, man. If it's an open shot, I'll take it. And here, right before the end of the first quarter, Derek Williams with the steal. Denny Tyson the corner for 3, but he can't get down to go. But still a great first quarter. 39 points. That's a pretty damn good first quarter. Hell, 30 points was a good first quarter for the Warriors. It's just that we were on fire from behind the arc all game long, despite that one miss by Denny. And here, someone's not playing defense. Someone's not getting in transition defense there. So I find Chris Johnson there. We get that easy bucket to go, and we're balling right now, but eventually the offense isn't going to be there all game. We're not going to make every three-pointer we shoot, so we're going to have to find a way to play some defense because the Warriors are definitely lighting us up as well. And here, Iggy driving to the rim makes it a 4-point game. As well as we're playing, it's really frustrating that we're not up by like double digits in this game. I see Kevin Love drawing the foul there after the pass from Tice, and that puts David Lee in foul trouble. David Lee with 4 fouls early on in this third quarter, and Kevin Love hitting that three-pointer. David Lee had no idea what he was doing with Love, especially when Love was at the three-point line. David Lee was never there. So Kevin Love's having a great game so far. 20 points already in the third quarter. And look at Klay Thompson fading away, trying to hit that one. Cannot. They get the offensive rebound, though, unfortunately. And here, David Lee gets blocked by Love. But once again, they get the rebound. And eventually, when you get 59 rebounds, you're going to make one of those buckets. And it's just like, man, can we put these guys away? As Peck throws that down on the Dekovic connection here. Corey Brewer in the corner. He had a shot the three-pointer, but he held it down. Instead, Kevin Love throws a turnover to Stephen Curry, and Klay Thompson is ahead of the pack to make it a 2-point game. That's what I'm saying, man. We just can't let them get stuff like that, because with their home court advantage, they're just gonna roll us. Thankfully, that's a big 3 there by Corey Brewer to not allow them to get the lead. But look at Iggy fading away, doesn't get it to go. But David Lee on the putback. David Lee never left the game. He had 4 fouls, but Mark Jackson kept them in, and now it's a tie ball game until Denny knocks down that three-pointer. And Denny had a really slow game going on. I mean, it's not like I was shooting bad. I just wasn't shooting the ball. I was looking for my teammates. You see, I have a ton of assists. But all of a sudden, in the third quarter, things just started cooking. I started entering that Steph Curry kind of zone. And you know what Steph Curry does in transition? He pulls up 3-pointers, and he knocks it down. Even a bogey got a kind of decent contest. Don't care at all. And oh my god, is that gonna, like, really? That happened earlier, and I'm like, come on, man, it happened again. I get the steal, but it ends up being a backcourt violation because I take a step backcourt. And look at this beautiful play. Denny Tice putting someone in the air. I'm not sure who that was, but it ends up ending with a Kevin Love bucket. Now Love with 22 points. Both Love and Tice are shooting very efficiently, and when both the top two players in your team are shooting that efficiently, you should be looking good. And look at Tice on fire from the three-point range, and look at this heat check. Boom! Denny Tice is on fire right now, and that fire he caught has been propelling the team. Oh Denny, three-pointer again goes down, and that's the story of this game. It was a close game until Denny just turned it up. In about a 5-minute stretch, Denny scored about 20 points, getting the steal here on Ken Bazemore, pushing the ball in transition, finding Gerald Henderson. He's not going to pull the three-pointer, so he slows it down. I'm like, all right, I'm going to do the only thing I know what to do right now, and that's pull up a three-pointer. It's a good shot, and it goes down as well. What does it take to make Denny Tice miss a shot? Here driving to the rim, but I find Chase Budinger. Even though I'm on fire, I'm still looking for my teammates here and there, and Budinger knocks down the open shot here. Pekovic brings out the one-handed hammer to throw that one down, and Denny Tice getting the steal on the break. Easy layup, but we throw the open stat to Derek Williams, and now we are just showboating here. A close game. It was a tie ball game of 78 all, and now all of a sudden we are blowing them out in the fourth quarter. 16-point lead. Denny Tice again. Oh, he could not get that one to go down. The first miss from the three-point arc in how many tries? Look at that three-point shooting percentage. Still at 82%, and even though Steph Curry knocks down that shot, we still got the lead late in this game, and we're going to extend it. There's Kevin Martin knocks down that three-pointer, and that was the story of this game. Our offense was just better than theirs, because they were definitely, look at this, Klay Thompson just steps back. That's what Denny's been doing. He just steps back and knocked down the three-pointer. But we were just hotter on offense, and we ended up coming out with the win. So, you know, that's that game. And now heading to the final game of the regular season, we're going to have to check the standings to see what we got to do in this game, what OKC is doing and what the Rockets are doing, and you know what to expect. And as we check the standings, it's tied on top. Timberwolves and Rockets. I believe the Rockets get the tiebreaker on us, even though it's showing us as the #1 seed there. So, you know, even if we win this game, we might not get the #1 seed. But, I mean, if we lose the game, we might drop down to OKC's level, and I think they might have the tiebreaker over us. I'm not too sure. So it's messy, and the best way to fix that kind of mess is just to straight up win the game, okay? And early on, we're playing against the Jazz, so this is not exactly the toughest competition. It's not exactly the Warriors, but the last time we played the Jazz, as they throw the oop, they actually beat us. Alec Burke hit a near buzzer beater, a three-pointer in a tie ball game with like 0.3 seconds left to win that game. So the Jazz have beaten us. So we gotta, you know, not let our guard down, just push it, not give up or anything like that, not fall asleep, not have mental lapse. But here, then he has a lapse, but he makes up for it by getting the chase down block on Grievous Vasquez, and then in transition, finding Tice, who pump fakes to Kevin Love, who drives and knocks down that layup there, and we are starting up balling. And here, we get a stat update. Look at that. The Rockets lost. You see the standings there, we're up by 0.5 games, and you count out the numbers there. The Rockets lost their final game of the season. The Thunder won, but the bigger thing is if we win this game, we're the straight up #1 seed. If we lose the game, I have no idea what seed we'll be getting. At the time, you know, I don't know how the tie-breaking stuff works, so I just know that we gotta try to win this game. But the Jazz are being resilient. You see Grievous Vasquez knocking down that step-back shot to beat the buzzer. Then he gets the block on Denny Tice, getting revenge from when Tice got the chase-down block on him, and driving all the way until Tice gets the block right back. Vasquez has about 6 inches on me, and Cantor, he has nothing on me as I knock down that step-back 3 there. Ooh, Denny, and now we're trying to get the steal, and we do get it, but once again, we get that stupid backcourt. That never happened to me before until now, and early on, once again, despite showing that step-back three-pointer, it was my passing that was driving the team, not my scoring. And here, once again, I want to go 2 for 1, so I'm just going to pull up a three-pointer, and it goes down again. These people want to try to go 2 for 1, but I'm going to put up a shot, man. Here, Trey Burke tries to put up a shot of his own here at the second quarter, but he cannot get it to go. And then Tice in transition trying to lob it, but Budinger doesn't look for the lob. I mean, he had a step on everybody, but I guess he got bumped from behind, and he just was never looking for the lob. So we go on the bench, and it's a close game. It was a 3-point game when I left, and I think it was a 3-point game when I came back. So nothing really changed. Now it's only a 1-point game until Tice drives to the rim here. Once again, gonna go 2 for 1 with 27.7 seconds left. That's just, you gotta play every single possession, because you know it's gonna be a close game at the end. The teams are making their shots as Denny hits that. Ooh. I was just throwing a mess there. I'm not even going to try to front. I was just throwing a mess at the end of the buzzer. I was trying to get myself free. Never really got free, but I was able to get that shot to go down. But yeah, you got to try to go 2 for 1s and stuff like that. Because, I mean, the CPU, they'll shoot 60% on most games. That's just the way it goes. And here, Denny Tice getting the steal, gonna try to step back, pull up the 3, and Vasquez's face, and it goes down. I was just feeling it. That wasn't really a good shot. I was just feeling it, and I ended up hitting. And here, Kevin Love is feeling it, and he's hitting as well. Love's had a good stretch to end the season. You see, he's got 15 points, 6 for 9 shooting, so he's very efficient right now. And Love for 3-pointer again. Good. Kevin Love is money right now as we extend the lead to 14 points. First seed on the line if we win this game, but Denny Tice with his 4th foul, so a little bit of foul trouble for Tice. Gotta be careful. In the meantime, I'll feed Henderson the ball, and unlike the Warriors game where I started cooking in the 3rd quarter, that never happened in this game. I never really stepped up the offense, and part of that was just me missing shots. I wasn't exactly, knocking down all my shots as we throw the lob. Ends up being a bad pass as I got bumped, but Budinger still throws it down in a windmill mid-air style. And this one, not as fancy, but Derek Williams still flies up for that one. And now we got the lead, and all we gotta do is hang on this 4th quarter, and we're the 1 seed, man. And that's pretty damn cool. If you guys remember, around the All-Star break, we were about 10 games back of the Thunder, but I believe Durant got injured, and that hampered the record. And then the Rockets ended up making a run, and then we made a run late, and now we are 6 minutes away from playing the Mavericks in the 1st round of the playoffs. Otherwise, we're playing that Warriors team maybe in the 1st round. I kind of don't want to play them the way their offense was cooking that game. And here on the break, Shabazz Muhammad pulling up the 3, and the rookie-to-rookie connection is good. I don't really cook up with Shabazz too much because he's like one of the last guys off the bench, but there he was in, and he ended up knocking on that shot. And now we're only 2 minutes away. Only 2 minutes away. I could taste that first seed. I could taste home court advantage throughout the Western Conference playoffs. We won't have it throughout the playoffs because the Heat have the better record than any of the top 3 Western Conference teams. They're in like the 60s in the win column, so they're balling. But we will have the number 1 seed throughout the West, and maybe the Heat don't make the finals. We'll have the number 1 seed and we make it all the way there too. We'll see how it goes. And Denny still in trouble fouling now. 40 seconds left to get my 5th foul, so I'm like, all right, I won't reach. And here, Denny Tice knocks down the shot. And that's going to be Denny's last shot of the regular season. It's good. Trey Burke's last shot is no good. And we come through with the win and the number 1 seed. A young team that was not projected to get this far. We get the 1 seed, and that's big. And now we feel like we could take on anyone. So that ends up being the game. But before I leave, I'm going to show you guys some of the stats and that stuff. See who won the MVP, who won the scoring title, all that stuff. So I'll get you guys there. And first of all, the standings, we are the 1 seed. You see the Mavericks are the 8 seed. We'll be playing them. So that's that. Rockets end up tie-breaking the Thunder. And the Heat, of course, at 66 wins. They were beasting. And Denny barely wins the scoring title over Kevin Durant, making a late push at the end of the season to get that. And we also had the most assists on the season and the most steals by far. And you see all these awards Denny won. So on that note, I hope you guys leave a like on the video if you enjoyed it. Subscribe for more 2K14 My Career games. And I will catch you guys next time for the first game of the playoffs.